Hello YouTubers, Minecrafters, and peoples of the intertubes, and welcome back to my vanilla Minecraft survival series. My name is Tolbert, and I'll be your host, and we're having a little bit of trouble finding diamonds, and over the last three live streams, we were able to head off into those extreme hills over there, finally find ourselves some diamonds. Make ourselves a diamond pick, and we're able to use that to get some obsidian and some diamonds, like we said. And in the last episode, we rebuilt the house to get her prepared for such things. We made our own little personal bedroom here, the little area that's going to be used for our enchanting. And we added on this small room here that we're going to use for our portal to the netherworld. But first, before we can do any of that, in order to make our enchanting table, we need to make some books. In order to make some books, we need some paper and leather. And we have plenty of leather, but we don't have any paper as of right now. Paper we need to get from sugarcane, and if I remember correctly, we saw some sugarcane right on the other side of this hill here. We're going to use that sugarcane to make a little bit of a sugarcane farm for ourselves. As best as we can. There's no sugar cane over there. None over here. However, now sugar cane only grows by water. On either grass or dirt, I should say, and sand. We don't have any there either. Perhaps it was over this other hill. I know for certain we did see some somewhere, just gotta find out where. And I don't see any anywhere. That is not a good sign for us. Well, that is slightly disturbing. Well, I know we saw some sugarcane somewhere. Just gotta find out where exactly. Where this sugarcane has gone off to. Well, anyways, we're going to make the enchanting table, and we're going to go ahead and make our portal to the nether in this episode, and we're going to hop on through real quick to generate that world. And then we got 37 levels, so we're going to go ahead and try to enchant our lovely diamond pickaxe that we have, and possibly even make a second one to enchant, and see what we can get. So as soon as I find this sugarcane, we'll be right back. Well, it seems I was off by just a small little bit, for there's our house there, and right on the other side of that hill is that sugarcane. Now breaking that down should give us 3, but in this case it gave us 4, so we got a little lucky on that one. So now we gotta dig a small little place to start harvesting this at. Right here looks good to me. So we're going to pull this out a little bit, fill it in, put a small little line of water, and then we'll get these planted. So we change that yet again, and we move them to be right up next to our house here. Figure having them right here will be a nice little beautification that we can do to the side here. Just a little happy-go-lucky sugarcane plants growing up big and strong. We'll go ahead and knock them down if they grow up a little bit. But in the meantime, while we wait for these things to grow, let me give you a quick highlight of what happened during the live stream. I thought this was quite entertaining. Perhaps you'll enjoy it as well. Alright, you explode. So it adds... Oh boy. No. Oh man, are you joking me? Alright, well we went ahead and planted that sugarcane right on the side of our house here to help beautify the area a little bit. And while we wait for that to grow, let's go ahead and work on our nether portal. Now the nether portal has to be at least a 2x3 obsidian circle. You can get away a little bit with not putting any obsidian in the corners like we're going to do here. We're going to go ahead and make this one a 3x3 just to make it look nice inside this area. 2x3 would not have fit perfectly. We're going to go ahead, we're going to throw all of this obsidian in here. So that's going to make our portal. Now in order to light up our portal, we need a flint and steel. You get a flint and steel, literally with a piece of flint and one piece of iron. Should be all you need. You go ahead and put one there and one there, and you can see, there we go, flint and steel. Let's go ahead and light up this portal and get it ready for us. One little spark, and there we go, a simple right click. Now the reason I put the door in here is far too often I have run into where a pig man from the other side, or a pig zombie, from the other side of that portal wanders on in and starts walking around the area where I'm at. So we're going to just go ahead and seal it in there like that. They're not going to be able to open the door, they'll just get stuck in there. That'll be nice and easy. We'll throw this flint and steel back inside our chest. I hope you all enjoyed that little escapade from the live stream that we ran into. We got one piece of sugarcane growing up there. But that little escapade showing off all the little explosions that we run into from the creepers while we were down there. I went ahead and harvested all the crops that we had, along with replanting some of the carrots and potatoes. And we also planted some pumpkins along the side here that we found during the live stream. Well, I guess we're going to take some time and wait for that sugarcane to grow so we can get at least 3 pieces in order to make 4 pieces of paper, which will allow us to make our book. And as soon as this grows and we're able to harvest it, we'll come right back and we'll show you how to make the enchanting table. So that right there is going to be our 3rd piece of sugarcane that we need to start making some paper so we can make some books. Go ahead and go back to our crafting table. We see here paper. It's just 3 pieces of sugarcane in a row. Gives us 3 pieces of paper. We're going to take that. We're going to take our little bit of leather here. And we're going to use that 1 piece of leather along with the 3 pieces of paper. And that gives us a book, which is perfect. So now we have our book, we have our obsidian, we have our diamonds. So now we can put 3 pieces of obsidian along the bottom, a diamond on either edge above that, and the book in the middle. And that did not give us our enchanting table. Interesting. What am I missing here? Enchanting table. Oh, 4 pieces of obsidian. 2 diamonds in a book. And here we go. We have our enchanting table. Now we have to put our enchanting table pretty close to the center here. We need to put bookcases 2 blocks away in this corner here. And that nether portal is rather loud. Let's see if we can turn that down a little bit. I believe that is going to be ambient environment. Let's see if that works. No, that was not ambient environment. Perhaps that is going to be... Oh, we'll just turn everything down. Make it a whole lot easier for us. Okay, so we have the enchanting table set up. Unfortunately, we need to have more books in order to make bookcases. To make bookcases, they each require 3 books and 6 pieces of wooden planks. So we have quite a little bit more waiting on that sugarcane to grow in order for us to be able to make so many books. Oh, we already got 1 piece here. We went ahead and planted some more on the other side here. Try to get as much as possible going. In the meantime, we might as well take an opportunity and try to spruce up this animal pens here. Make things a little bit more nice for the animals that we have. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to come back inside. We're going to get ourselves an oak sapling. Going to grab ourselves a stack of wheat. Grab some bone meal while we're at it. We'll use some of that wheat to make a couple hay bales. Then let's go ahead and come outside here. Let's start with the cows. Let's make them a nice little tree in the corner here. So we're going to try and get these cows to move a bit out of the way before we put this down. Come on, everybody, let's move. You have to move. Let's just tap them real quick, see if we can get them to move a little bit. There we go. Now I can go ahead and put that tree down there. We'll go ahead and use our bone meal to make that tree grow. And there we go. Now we got them a nice little tree that they can use for shade. We'll put the hay bales over here for them. And I just reminded myself I don't want to put them because they'll use the hay bales to get out. We got to bring them in at least one. So we got the hay bales there for them. We got the tree there for them. I think they're going to need a little bit of water to drink from. We'll make that 3 wide for them. Go ahead and throw some water down there. We got to refill our water bucket real quick. The good thing about putting the water next to the house here is that we can use it as an infinite water source to go ahead and just grab some more real quick. And then there we go. We got them some water to drink from, some tree to relax under, and hay bales for them to enjoy. So that should be good for them for now. I think we should do the same thing for the sheep over here. Let's go ahead and get us some more water. Then we'll go ahead and get ourselves another tree sapling and a couple more bales of hay. We'll actually give them 2 trees to sit under. It'll work for both. Let's just go 2 bales of hay for them. We'll go ahead, we'll put a tree in each corner that they have here. So if you don't mind, sheep, I just gotta give you a quick nudge here. There's 1 tree there, and there's gonna be 1 tree there. Go ahead and make those trees grow if we can. You gotta move, Mr. Sheep. You gotta move. You want some Alright guys, come on, get out of the way. You want some shade? You gotta get out of the way. There we go. Now they got some shade. Let's go ahead and put down these hay bales for them. We'll just put them right here. That should be decent enough. Go ahead, take our shovel out. They're just getting all up in the way. 3 of these little spots to put water in. There's 1. Gotta go get a little bit more water. While we're at it, we'll go ahead and knock that down and take that. So I cannot see where I put the original water. So let's go ahead and plant that one in the middle. That should be good. Now let me go ahead and sleep so we can get rid of the nighttime here, and we'll come back out and see how that looks for us. Alright, now taking a look, we had a couple little happy trees out there. A couple large happy trees out there. They each have a place to drink, and they got some hay bales that they can possibly eat food from, although technically they can't until we feed them, but there we go. Things are looking a little bit more prettier for them out here. Hope that makes them a little happy when it comes to being animals and whatnot. Chickens, not quite sure what we're going to do with them yet. We'll probably find some way to make them a little bit happier. Gonna try and get enough of this sugar cane so that we can make enough books to make at least one bookshelf for us. You can see how it's done, and then we'll finish that off. So let's make as much paper as we can. Let's go ahead and make as many books as we can as well. Fortunately, it's only 2 books. We need 1 more book in order to make a bookshelf. In the meantime, we got some little bit of farming to do here. Our pumpkins have come to maturity. Let's go ahead and grab those real quick. And unfortunately, this pumpkin came inside the planting area. I guess there's not much we can do about that right now. If we had plants already there that would not have grown there, pumpkins and melons need at least 1 piece of regular land in front of them to grow onto. Well, it decided to grow behind us, unfortunately. So we'll fix that up whenever we can. I see we have some carrots that are ready to harvest here, so let's go ahead and take those and replant them. That's right along the back, right where they came from. That looks good to me. Now you can decorate your areas however you wish to do so. For me, I like having the trees and the hay bales there for the cows. So you can see there's a couple over here that are just enjoying them right now. Hopefully they're being happy little cows and happy little sheep. Like I said, the chickens we'll do on another time when we actually decide how we're going to do that. Now that should definitely give us enough sugar cane to get what we need. We'll grab that last piece over there. Alright, and here we go. Let's go ahead and make the rest of that paper. Let's turn that into books. Alright, so now we have 3 books, which is exactly what we need to make our first shelf. Go ahead and grab some wood, and let's go over here, and we'll see that for a bookshelf. 6 pieces of wood, 3 books in the middle, gives us 1 bookshelf. That's all we can do for right now. Give you a quick example of how this works at the moment. I'll go ahead and grab the diamond pick. And we can go ahead and throw the diamond pick in there right now, and you see we got a level 1 and a level 8 possibility for enchantments. Both are efficiency 1, and that's nice and all, but we want to get things a little bit higher. So we'll go ahead and plant a bookshelf down there. Let's see if that increased our abilities. Oh, this one is now a level 9, but still requires only efficiency 1. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to get a couple more bookshelves here, and right once we're able to get those in, we're going to try to fill it up to make this up to a level 30 enchanting table. And if we're able to do that, then we'll go ahead and start doing some enchanting and see what we can do. And there you can see exactly what I was talking about when it comes to the pigmen coming through the portal. There are portals right there, and he's standing there just waiting for us. So it's a good thing we put that door in there so that he can't be going around and doing anything else. Well, there we go. We made our chickens a little bit happier by giving them a chicken coop to relax in. And well, after hours of waiting for sugarcane to grow and harvest and make into books and make into bookcases, we have officially put down 19 bookcases to get our enchanting table to the full level 30 enchanting. In order to do this, you throw whatever you're trying to enchant in, along with some lapis lazuli. You see we're getting an efficiency 4 guaranteed, but it's possible to get more. Let's see. Efficiency 4, Unbreaking 3, and Fortune 2. That is very nice. We've gone ahead and made 2 other picks along with a sword to enchant. Next pick has Unbreaking 3, also very nice, and Efficiency 4. This is beautiful enchanting, if I do say so. Unbreaking 3, still good. We'll go ahead and take it. And that's all we got on that one. And finally, we'll go ahead and do our sword while we're at it to get at least Sharpness 3 and Unbreaking 3 along with it. That is some beautiful enchanting that we have been able to take care of right now, and we're loving that. So we'll go ahead, we'll put those items away. Use those for another day. The fortune one, I'm going to love that one a lot, because that fortune is going to allow us to get more things while going off and mining. Instead of 1 diamond, I think we can get up to 3 out of 1 diamond ore. It's only up to, is only a small chance of being able to do better. And so we've done some beautification outside here. We've gone ahead, and like I said, we made the cows, the sheep, and the chickens a little bit happier. We put some of this sugar cane along the outside of the house. We're going to do one thing real quick inside the house, and that's going to be, we're going to change our bed. We have just a plain white bed at the moment. We're actually going to change that to, how about red? Red sounds good to me. We should only need 1 poppy for this. Throw that 1 poppy in there, and we get the rose red dye color. We'll take that, and we'll throw our bed that we had in there, and we'll make it red. Just a small little change to make things a little bit more happier around here for us. So we did our enchanting area. We set up the portal to the nether, which we're going to use next episode. We got our storage area a little bit more set up, so we have more places to store things. We went ahead, we enchanted a couple items. We fully stocked our farmland out here, so we have lots of wheat, potatoes and carrots, along with some pumpkins, and more wheat on the other side. Gotta be careful coming down so we don't break the farmland. We beautified the house a little bit. We're probably going to put something up here to make this a little bit more interesting. And actually, I think we'll do that right now, because we do have a couple stairs, I thought. Maybe not. I guess we don't have any stairs. Well, let's go ahead and make some stairs. We'll make a group of 4 stairs. We're also going to make some trapdoors. Let's make a total of 4 trapdoors. That should work for us. We're just going to come out here. We're going to make ourselves a little sitting area. Throw that down, throw the trapdoor down, throw it up, throw the other trapdoor down, throw it up, and there we go. We got ourselves a nice little chair. Go ahead and do that again on the other side. We gotta be careful with how we place our trapdoors. Forgot about that. I think I gotta do right the same thing with that one. I did mess up putting that one down as well. Right there, flip it up, there we go. We got ourselves a couple of chairs. So now we can sit back, relax, and just enjoy the countryside. Before we go, we're gonna show you how to make a fishing rod real quick. Fishing rod is just 1, 2, 3. I believe it's 1, 2. Apparently I messed that up. Not as good as what I thought I was. Can we get fishing rod? 3 across in a diagonal motion, and 2 gives us our fishing rod. So we're going to go ahead and head out there to the sea, or to the river over there. We're going to sit back and see if we can catch anything at the moment. One thing we're hoping to catch out there is a saddle. We can use that to go find a horse out here somewhere, tame that horse, and be able to ride it on back. In case you didn't see, in the animal pen, we got rid of where we were going to put the pigs that we got, and we moved the chickens into that lot. Took that away, where the chickens were. So fishing, you right click, throw your fishing lure out there, and you just gotta wait for the bubbles to come around. Whenever they do choose to come around, there we go. Just right click to pull it up, and we got a stick. Exactly what we wanted. But that's how you fish, and we'll go through that, and you can get some fish. You can get some puffer fish that are later used to make underwater breathing potions. You can get saddles, you can get better fishing rods, you can get bows, and a whole lot of different kinds of things you can get while fishing. In all actuality, we might be setting up an AFK fishing farm somewhere around here. We'll probably build another little fishing building out there and just throw it in there as part of the scenery. As for right now, though, I think we're going to end this episode. I thank you all for joining and coming along, and it was a pleasure for me to be here with you, and hope that you have a wonderful day and a happy new year to everybody, for today is New Year's Day. Take care of yourselves, be well, and happy fishing.